Well, greetings to you all, Spanish 1003, 1004 cohort. Wanted to walk you through a few steps of the Moodle course and simple things as far as logging in, how to access content, how to modify content on the Moodle course, and get people accessing and adding content. This course is only as good as we make it, so the more that people contribute, the better off this site's going to be. So everybody starts off at the moodle.umn.edu website, and you'll log in the upper right to access our course development site. So after you click login in the upper right, you'll use your U of M ID and password. And then any courses that you belong to for coursework or any kind of professional development in the past will be listed under the Moodle site. And the one that we collectively or collaboratively use is called the 3293 development course. It's a development course because it's not an academic site for students, it's all instructors. So if you click on the 3293 course, you'll notice that it's the 1003, 1004 archivo for us. And it's kind of laid out pretty simply. The first part's kind of an intro section. The top half tends to be 1003 stuff. It's sorted by edition, so fourth, the most current selection would be on top. Third, of course, next and second. 1004 follows suit next. And then all resources then for 1003, 1004 should be sorted out that way. The design of the course has been thoughtfully done. Please, unless you're a U of M professor or a teaching specialist, let's keep the design as it is, and that way everybody stays familiar with it. If we get too many cooks in the kitchen, it might work against us. So here's kind of why the course was designed. New instructors coming on board may want to access the contextualization article that was shared. Um, just common resources through and through. So you'll notice that when you access something like this PDF file, that you can always go back by clicking on the DC 3293 site. Is kind of like a way to go back instead of hitting back on your browser of choice. What's nice about this is that we can, as instructors, share content, activities that we've done, ideas that have been shared in the professional development sessions through the cohort can be added through these forums. You'll notice that this is a 1003 4th edition forum. So if you have something to add in chapter 2, just click on the forum for chapter 2, Ritmos, Imágenes and Páginas. I called it that just simply because it was the first thing that came to mind. This is not just activities that are connected to ritmos, imágenes, and páginas. They can be comparaciones, it can be así es la vida, whatever comes to mind for the chapter. It's just what I decided to call it. So you'll see that people have added stuff, and I noticed that Stephanie added something connected to probably ecology here. So I can view her document, click on it, and I can even reply to that. So I want to reply to her that it went well, that I've used this activity. I might say, "Oh, gracias, Stephanie. I used this activity in class, and I love it. Nos vemos." So something simple. Here I could add an attachment if I wanted to show her what my copy looked like, and I could go to my desktop and share that, and I could just add it like an email. If I wanted to email everybody, I would just click on Mail Now and then post to forum. So that would be one way to use the course. Another is to access the exams online. One nice thing is that we can use this to eliminate all the mailing of the exams. So when I go and check exams, oh, I'm in fourth edition and I need that first exam coming up soon in fourth edition. Click on the file to open it up into Word, and then you can save it locally, print it. Um, you can do what you like with that exam copy. So here I would take the exam copy and do with it what I need. The other part is to grab the audio. So if I need the audio file for tomorrow and I want to test it, I can get the player here for it. By just clicking on play, I get the actual audio. But then, if I want to use this file, I hit direct link to the file, and then once it's done downloading, it will allow me to open up the file and save it, so I could dump it into iTunes, play it through that player. I could save it to my desktop, send it to my CD drive, and just play it on a CD player. However it is that you want to access and share those. Once you click on direct link to this file and it will open up, you have that option to save as well. So now you'll see that I've opened up this file and it comes up as an MP3. I could save it locally, open it up with iTunes, do with it what I need. The other option, again, I kind of want to limit how many people do a lot of modifying on this site. I always want you to think about what you can add to the course through these forums by clicking on the forums and adding that way. But when you do make edits, you'll need to have your editing tool on. Click in the upper right at Turn Editing On, and then you'll just make edits that are necessary. So if a file name changes, if this is really fourth edition or third edition version 2, I click on the little hammer and I make a change to that name, and then I just hit save. So just make sure that your editing tool is on. You use the hammer to change the name. Other tools, shifting where it's located on the site in the right toolbar. Where is it located in terms of should that file go under the contextualization to or above it? The X, of course, is deleting a resource, and a open eye is going to show that resource, and an eye that is closed is going to hide it. So I would just click on that eyeball to close it, and it would no longer be viewable by other instructors. I hope that you'll find this resource useful and that we can contribute to it and make it a really nice spot to access exams, share tools and ideas and resources that we find. And you can always feel free to email me if you have any other questions. Good luck. Buena suerte.